Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Survivor Michigan here on Live Reality Games. Now, we know as big Survivor Michigan fans ourselves, we are looking forward to season 5 coming out, All Stars. Now, what's special about this time on All Stars is they did a reveal of the cast list. The cast list is totally secret. We do know one person playing already from speculation. However, the other 20 people are totally up as we have no idea who they are. I know the guys here today are saying that they know some pinpointed. So we'll see if they're right when the cast reveal is shown. But just to show everyone watching at home, here is kind of the silhouettes that they gave us to go off from. Just to take a quick peek before we get to introductions, but we'll kind of blow them up as we talk about them. And we'll kind of go through the numbers and kind of figure out who is playing to the best of our ability. And speaking of our abilities here, we are joined with an expert panel of live reality game fans here, all the way from Ireland. We'll start with Lee. Lee, how you doing today?
I'm good. Excited to go through pretty much every Michigan player and see are they returning.
Now, from being so far away, how did you ever find out about live games and college survivors in general?
That's a good question. How did I find this? I think one day I was just looking for random Survivor stuff because I watch a lot of not like fan Survivor, like I watched a lot of Minecraft Survivor, still do. And I just wanted more Survivor during like the whole COVID break when we were having a huge Survivor break. And then I stumbled upon Survivor Michigan and watched that first season, got addicted, watched the other two seasons, found a bunch of other college survivors, and now I'm hooked.
And speaking of other college survivors, Lee, you are a correspondent with Syracuse Survivor right now. So make sure everyone, if you're not watching Michigan right now or catching up on the last 4 seasons, make sure you tune into Syracuse for their latest one. And speaking of college survivor, we have one of the hosts themselves. Trevor joins us all the way from CNU. How you doing over there, Trevor?
Yeah, feeling good. I binged season 4 and prep for this podcast. So really excited for all the new characters to come in. And I'm pretty confident with what I have here.
Oh, those are fighting words right
I
there,
know.
sir. So, you also have a show starting yourself pretty soon, right? Is it season 2, season 3? What's going on there?
Yeah, season 3 of Survivor Seeing You Lost at Sea is coming out on Tuesday. We've been releasing our cast bios on all of our social media platforms. So you still have plenty of time to go back and watch seasons 1 and 2. And yeah, there are some familiar faces on season 3. That's all I'll say. You have to check out the trailer to find out who.
Definitely looking forward to diving in some of those recaps as well. We had Destiny last time on the last season, and it was a hoot. So,
yeah.
Other live reality games, they take place all over the world right now. There's one happening right now in Florida called Takeover, which is ran by the production team of Aunt Jackie's, who puts on Mayhem Manor, which Drew participated in 1 year. Drew, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Dustin. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here and see how this goes down. I'm fairly confident on a lot of my stuff too, so I think I can outshine Trevor. So
I can't wait to see the varying degrees of guesses that we all have here on this panel. And Drew, it's funny, you've done Mayhem Manor, you've done Michigan Mole, and now we're doing Michigan Survivor. So a big M fan, I guess. So.
Yep.
All right, folks. For the people that are watching, this is what we're going to come down to. We're going to try to pinpoint who's playing, and anybody watching, feel free to submit your guesses as well. For anyone that hasn't made a guess yet, below I did link the submission form in the comments here. So click. You can guess as you go along, or make sure you pull up there. Either, Michigan has a great Facebook page. They have a YouTube channel, Instagram. So check all that stuff out too to make your educational guesses. Now, we're just kind of going to jump around the board here. I'm curious. We all had some people that we pinpointed out first. So I'm going to start just because I'm talking the most, probably. So I'm gonna share my screen here. I would like to start on number. Let's see. Oh dear. Let's see here. Bring to front. I'm gonna start. My favorite number is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm gonna start my opening guess here with number 16.
Yeah.
Number 16. For me, I find this hat very recognizable. I am going to guess this is Aaron. Anybody disagree?
100%. Aaron from season 4. It's definitely her.
It's 100% Aaron. That was one that I was like, oh, Aaron's in.
Yeah.
For
Mhm.
sure. Yep.
Yeah.
It was like she couldn't find like a different hat to wear for the
I
silhouette.
know, right?
Wait, just to confirm, it's season 3, Aaron. Are we sure it's not like season 4, Aaron?
I'm
No,
pretty
that-
certain
yeah.
it's
Definitely season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The robbed person herself.
Yep. That is who I have put for 16 as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
Here's
definitely
just a quick
put Aaron
picture of
for. I definitely put her as number 16. She's even
Well,
wearing the hat and that.
Yeah.
And
if you
Aaron,
still
of
wanted
course,
that. Yeah.
shout out to her and her coverage too on the Survivor College that she covered as well. It was a lot of fun doing Northwestern as well with her and to sit down with that great cast as well. These college survivors are just popping up all over the place. So, all right, so I'm gonna list us all on Aaron. So, okay, I picked an easy one. Let's go now to Lee. Lee, who would you like to look at?
Can you pull up the figures?
Pulling it
Thank
up.
you. Okay,
All
who's the other obvious one? I think they're in the middle row.
The middle row. Okay. You're
Oh
stuck
yeah,
on-
number
okay.
10. I think I think is in their obvious one. I think it's
Okay.
the bag on the waist. I'm pretty sure that's Bree from season 2. 'Cause I just remember that being a thing with her.
I was also going to put Brie, and I think I did put Brie. Let me check my list here.
Yeah,
There's
that-
my whole list.
for
Look
that
at my whole
one,
list.
That one, it took me a while because I was focusing on a bunch of other ones, and I looked at it for a bit. I was like, I think like it has to be Brie. Like, there's no one else I think it could be. So
That's
I agree
right.
with you, Lee.
And I do as well. That's who I put.
I agree as well. So hey, we're off to a great start in
Yeah, I know.
agreement here, folks. All
We're 2 for 2.
right, so let's see here. Going down the list here, Trevor, what number would you like to start with?
So I felt like there were two obvious ones. Number 16, Aaron, and number 21, I felt was obvious.
Oh, 21. Really?
Yeah.
I struggled. That one was one of my last ones.
Oh, I think
I believe it is one of the leaders on season 2 of Leaders in the Best. I think this is Kevin.
yeah.
Yep, that's who I put as well.
That's who I put as well. He's like the only short one.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
that's
and
Kevin.
his stance, I feel like I could see him standing that way. I did that for a lot of them. I was like, who I could see standing
Yeah.
that way, but Kevin, that one definitely I spotted pretty early on.
Same.
I did that as well with somebody else. I saw the way they stand. It's like, oh, it's 100% this person.
See, my take on that one, the posture. I think this one kind of threw me because I was thinking maybe it was just a not to scale. So I had Dylan.
No.
See, look at that. He's like
I
confident.
don't know. I
No?
feel like he's too short to be Dylan.
It's way too
I
short
think
to
they
be
had the
Dylan.
proportions wrong in this one, folks. So
No.
that's
It's
what I'm
not.
arguing.
It is not Dylan.
I don't think it's Dylan either.
Dylan's
I
like
don't
twice
even think-
Kevin's size.
Yeah, and the
let's
hair
see.
hair shape doesn't even resemble
Yeah.
Dylan. And if it was him, it'd probably be wearing a hat.
Mm-hmm. He was always wearing a hat.
Okay, here 21. Oh, there's not 24.
Wow,
so that's
Dustin, I
great.
can't believe you did that.
All right, let's see. Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah. We'll get better at typing as we go, right? There we go. Kevin, and I have Dylan. So, all
You're
right.
sticking with Dylan?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm sticking to my guesses.
All right. Drew, what are we looking at here?
Okay, so I think once you fully got to look at it, I'm gonna go with one that I thought was decently obvious. It's in the first set of groups, and I'm going with number 3. I definitely think that's Adam from season 4.
I
Yeah,
think
I
I
put-
agree on this one.
Same here. I put Adam for that one as well.
Okay. I had a lot of contention. My brother and I were looking at this earlier today.
Because your brother's a fan too. Your brother's actually the editor of your show, right?
Yeah,
or one of
he
the
is.
primary ones.
Yeah, he edited almost all of season 3, and season 2 as well. And we both co-founded as Saracenia. So we were looking at this. He was saying he thinks it's Matt Israel, but again, like the issue is like, did he I think he graduated after season 4.
I think I remember Matthew saying he held back for a year to help with season 5.
Okay.
Whether he played season
Oh.
5, that's another thing. I think I
Right.
remember him in an interview saying that.
But to me, I didn't consider Adam. I put Nick from season 3, or from season 2. I'm sorry, Nick from season 2. Only because like 3 was one of the last ones I put in of like, okay, well, I have like Nick. I feel like Nick's definitely on this season, and I'm just gonna shove him on to 3.
Let's see here. Where'd Nick go? You said season 2, right?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, this Nick. Okay, the Nick with a K. Okay.
Yeah.
I had Nick listed as a different person. So
Yeah.
I think I added Nick as well, but as a different number.
Yeah, I think I did, but I couldn't decide which one, so I don't even know if I have him on here anymore. So
Yeah, for me, I had
Nick
like
has to be on All Stars. Like...
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't figure out who 3 was, so I just kind of stuck Nick there and just called it a day. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I can totally see Adam because I really thought he was wearing glasses, and I couldn't find anyone that was wearing glasses, but I totally forgot about Adam.
So we're doing Nick there for Trevor. My turn up to bat here. I am very hopeful on this next guest here. I would like to see them play. Not like I haven't seen them play enough. So I'm going to go with lucky number 13. 13, making their way around like live reality games, as a lot of folks do, which is awesome. So I can't wait to see this person play again. I think Paddock.
100% is who I think it is too.
That like pose, that is something like there's a big reveal and she's going all out. She's like, whoa, what is going on here? Like, darn it, you got that idol before I did or something like that. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I definitely think out of all the Emilys, Emily Paddock is on the season. I'm pretty sure I put her as 13 as well. I'm not too sure.
sure,
I-
I pencil you in for 13, Lee. Okay, you can take my good answer. Okay.
You guys are all agreeing. You're making me question my picks now for the number. Paddock is definitely on the season. I have her as a different number. This for 13. I was between a couple people. I'm thinking, she was friends with Cooper in season 1, so maybe she's still there from season 1. I think it might be Leah from 4th place from season 1.
See, I have Leah for a different.
That's who I put as 13. Yeah, I put Leia
you did
as
put
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, you can change mine from Paddock to
Yeah.
Leia because I do remember that.
Because
put
I could
Paddock as
also
a different number.
I could also see her going in that pose and like yelling at Cooper or someone like that. So,
Yeah.
I was looking for her. I didn't get her on my roster. I was trying to find a picture and I couldn't get the silhouette down. So let's see here. Lee, I kind of think we're going kind of random order, but what you think?
I'm trying to.
I hope you're keeping score at home.
I got a spreadsheet, folks. I got a spreadsheet. So if you want to steal our answers, go right ahead. We know none of these answers, by the way. So.
Okay.
Except 16. 16, everyone. That is.
16 is for sure. Pull up the last row.
Last row.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really just mostly trying to remember who did I say was each number. So I'm gonna guess 15. And 15. Now I think I know who a lot of people guessed for this, but I have somebody else. I put this as Camilla, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought it's Megan, but I think it's Camilla.
I had both of those people as different numbers. So
this one we struggled. This was like one of the last ones I did. I went back and forth a lot on this one. I settled with, I was like, okay, maybe she got a haircut.
I have a few of those answers too, Drew.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm like-
maybe this person buffed up, maybe they cut their hair.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with the one. I don't know. It just spoke to me. I think it's Jesse from season 3.
Oh, Jessie
I
was
don't
a surprising cut when she was eliminated. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see her come back if that's the case.
Jesse is someone I don't think would return.
I don't know. I feel like she was into it, but I could be wrong. That was the one I do not know. That one I was like, I have no idea.
Mhm.
I think it's
Just-
too sweet to be Jesse.
Could be, or
In
maybe
fair-
she could be. You're right. I can see why you would. I can see why you would go with
Camilla?
Camilla. Yeah.
Camilla.
Yeah, Lee, I also
Yeah,
have
hair-
Camilla at 15.
Oh.
So you're not left out there.
Woo.
I hope it's her because I love Camilla. I was
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to have her
Yeah,
anywhere
she's
else.
on my list here, folks. So this one though, 15 goes to Sarah, by the way. I think she's standing very, very nicely for Sarah. Sarah, is a super tough competitor, and I'm really excited to see her come back. I know she's played a few live games, so maybe this All Stars is ramping up to her live game resume.
Gotcha.
Sarah is on my cast, but I have her as a different number. Maybe be specific with which Sarah, because is that Sarah X, Sarah A,
I
Sarah
think it's
from
Sarah
season
G,
3?
right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
From season 3, right?
She was
season 1.
She
Season
was
She
one.
is the very first Michigan
first
person
boot,
to be
yeah,
voted
okay.
off.
Which was
really-
crazy, that vote off. Oh, folks, we have a lot of spoilers here. If you have not watched any of these four, go back
Why
and
are
watch
you-
them all. So a little late on the spoiler alert, but hey, no, binge it all like we all did. So
Yeah.
all right, who's next? I kind of
Trevor, I think.
Trevor.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
can- So I'm gonna go to 19. Now, as I said at the beginning, this was I binge watched season 4, and every time this guy was on the screen, I could not stop laughing. I'm gonna go with Jackson.
I had 19 as Jackson for the longest time, and I switched it. So
Wow,
Yeah, I
Dustin.
switch it because I don't have none of these fit. That does not fit Jackson to me.
Yeah, that's not Jackson. I
No.
have him on the list. It's just not 19.
Yeah.
Who did
I-
well,
I put
great guess, Trevor, but no,
I-
you're wrong.
I think it's just because of the pose and he got royally screwed over. That to me is Andrew from season 3.
Yeah, that's who I put for that one as well. I
Okay.
put that as Andrew.
Yeah,
I
I feel
have-
yeah.
Because for that one, I kept looking through. It's like, who on the cast is actually muscular?
Yeah, I was like, oh, Andrew's definitely muscular for
Yeah.
sure.
Jackson, I think, is more lean.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
I have
muscular.
There
Ah.
were 3 spots for Andrew, Dylan, and Jackson, and all 3 interchangeable to me. So
I have something different here. I was thinking, it was early when we saw this person. Maybe this person started working out. I have Akshay here. So,
That much working out? I haven't.
what?
No.
What?
I have been
It's been
somewhere
like
else.
3 years. It's been 3 years. Look at that.
I don't think.
That
No.
haircut, it's kind of like the same.
No.
no.
I have him elsewhere. I have him a
No.
different number.
I have him as a different number too. That is not
There's
Akshay.
no way.
now
way.
I can see actually working out and getting buff, but I don't think you can work out to gain height.
Yeah.
'Cause this guy's like
Lot
the
of
tallest guy on the
stretching.
cast. He's stretching.
Yeah.
All right. For
Definitely
anyone
Andrew.
tuning in, of course, we are kind of making our guesses for the All-Star season of Survivor Michigan coming up, All-Star. So make sure if you have any questions, post them in the comments. If you agree, disagree. Of course, I'm right on everything, meaning I'm terribly wrong, judging by this panel of experts we have here.
Yeah. I'm right. You're wrong. Shut up.
Yeah. All right. Drew, what number you want to look at?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go back to the one you were on, the bottom one.
Mhm.
I don't know. The more I look at it, and again, I don't know if he's a senior. I don't know, but I really think number 17 is Tarowski. Is who I think it is. I know he
Oh.
won, but I really think that's Tarowski.
Oh, now that you say his name, I see it. I did not.
Yeah,
put
I was like, I
Kelsey.
see, I just see it. I see it. That's why I'm gonna go with Tarowski for 17.
17. I put Akshay there.
Oh, okay.
You're all over the board.
Yeah.
because the hairstyle looks familiar, and I knew he was on the cast, and I was running out of figures, so I was like, which out of these ones I've left looks kind of like Akshay? This one.
I'm terribly sorry. I cannot spell Tarowski. correct. I'm sorry.
Tarowsky.
That's that's all I have there.
Thanks, folks.
Drew, it's funny you put Tarowski because I have Thal there.
See, I was
That's
like, that's. I saw Thal somewhere else, but I was like,
Yeah, I saw Thal
looks like-
somewhere else.
It looks like Tarowski to me, and then I
See,
I
okay.
ugh.
The thing to me is like I was pretty sure both of the
One
Alexes were
L.
both seniors in season 1,
Thank you.
right? So I gotta.
That's why I'm like, I don't remember if they were. That's why I was like,
No, especially those two. They played too much Survivor. They didn't pass, so they're definitely coming back for All Stars.
They had. There's muskets.
I
I
think
have
I'm
the
under
complete
the-
opposite. I have the
Who did
complete
you
opposite.
put?
Don't tell me.
Tom.
I have Tom.
No.
I have Tom elsewhere.
I have Tom
I have
elsewhere.
I have Tom elsewhere.
I like
Tom,
that
I hope you're coming
Tom.
back. Maybe come on, number 17. Come on, Tom.
The hair
I
doesn't
like-
match Tom's.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was a leftover. He's on here somewhere. Where am I putting
Yeah,
him? So I
he's
put
on
him
here.
at 17.
He's definitely on here, I think, but not there.
I like how like Lee, Drew, or I will say when I'm like, oh, I can see it, it's okay, and then Dustin says it was like, oh
And
my
we're like,
God,
No, you're 100% wrong. You don't know these people.
I should have done my homework better. I did not. Let's see here. Where are we at? We're kind of done like with the bottom row. So let's go to 18. So 18, I have listed number 18. I have ta-da, Ivy right here. What do we think?
Oh wait, that's
No?
Ivy. No,
I don't think that's Ivy at all.
100% not Ivy.
What?
Ivy would
Why
not
not?
return.
No.
I don't have her there, but like I can totally see Ivy being here, and I could see it being her, but like I have Paddock there, so like you guys obviously don't have Paddock there, so
Yeah.
And see, I have the other Emily there. I have Emily B.
Emily
there.
B.
Oh,
I have Emily
okay.
B from season
I
10.
have first boot Sarah there.
Oh, we all did. We're terrible at this, folks. Like we started strong. We're
I
not
do not
ending
believe
strong.
Ivy would return.
I don't
at
think
all.
Ivy is back. I don't have her on here. As
No,
much as
she
I
would
want
not return at all. She didn't have a game last time.
her.
And
She
usually
got one
those
at the end, and she had like the best outfits during the entire show. Like, come back,
That's
Ivy,
true.
for me.
I
Please.
can
Come
confirm
on.
that.
Yeah,
It's
she-
a Dale.
Let's see here. Just to round out our number here, let's go number 20, just to finish up this row here.
that's where I put Tom.
Oh, good choice.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I really thought those were pigtails, so I put a girl here. Lord have
There was
mercy.
one that I thought like short hair. I went female
Yeah.
too
I
over
can't.
male. So
I
Most
put-
of these I couldn't tell if they were a guy or a girl. 'cause,
no,
like,
that's
they
this
had
one,
short-
this one for sure. Like I thought it was like a pigtail coming down, but now I see it's definitely not a pigtail coming down. But I put Brittany there because I thought she would wear her pigtails from season 1.
Oh,
I
I
put
see
Brittany-
how you can think that's a pigtail.
Yeah, you
I think
see
I
how-
knew it was a backstrap.
Now I was like, oh, the one on the right's a backstrap, but I was like, this other thing is like the pigtail, maybe with like the one side going down. But I put Brittany, which is obviously gonna be wrong because now I can tell it's a guy. But I have Brittany in this one.
So this is one of the times we don't say Dustin, you're wrong. We say all
No.
Drew, you're
Drew,
wrong.
yeah, Drew,
Drew,
you're wrong.
you're
Yeah.
wrong.
I
A
thought it
girl
was a
would
girl,
not
but-
wear shorts. I
I
don't
don't.
think
Then I,
any.
then I saw the shorts and I was like, that's guy shorts, but I'm gonna just put Brittany anyways because that's just what I was gonna do. So
For me, this is another one of like this person's on the season, and I don't know where they're gonna be. So I put Sam for this one. Like it's definitely not Sam.
Oh,
It's way
that's a
too
good
short
choice.
to be
yeah,
Sam.
I have Sam elsewhere.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
Sam elsewhere.
yeah. It was just another one of those like getting the cast right was more important than getting the person right.
Yeah,
so I just
exactly.
went with
Yeah.
it.
I have Cooper.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can see that.
Oh, see, I
I
was trying
think
to
it's
find. I was trying to
not
find
as
Cooper, and I
tall.
couldn't. Oh, that one looks like Cooper.
Finally, y'all support one of my guesses at
I
least.
do.
Hey.
I
I
can
like
kind
Coop-
of see it, but it's not
I can
tall
kinda-
enough to be Cooper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have Cooper elsewhere, but
I could see 5 of these being Cooper. So like, and you could say like anyway, I'd be like, yeah, it's Cooper.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, I'm definitely wrong on that. But yeah, it was, again, now that you blew it up, I did try to blow it up, but I was like, it still looks like pigtails to me. So
Well, we got all the technology here for you, Drew. No worries. So,
Yay, technology.
I kind of like took hold of that just to finish that up. So I'm gonna go back to Lee. Lee, what number do you want to go for?
I'm gonna go for number 8. This is who I thought was Thal.
Really, number 8?
Yeah, the hat, the pose.
Ain't
Oh wait, I just saw
girl.
the length of shorts. Now that I'm thinking, maybe that's a girl.
Yeah, I have a girl.
I have a girl too.
I have
Oh.
a girl as well. So
Oh,
we,
no.
we all disagree with you this time.
That's okay.
That was what. That was like one of the people I was like 100%. That is Thal. He would definitely post like that. But now that I'm looking at that, it's like, those shorts are too short to be a guy.
Yup.
You know, looking at this again, I did not put this person. I'll stick with my first guess, but Leah would be good for this
Now that
number
we're
here.
proposed, mine was between Leah, which I did not do. I did Sarah X from season 2.
Yep, that's what I put.
I of course did not. Let me write Sarah in for you two here. Sarah X, and I think it's with an H. So I'm sorry, Sarah, if it's not with an H.
All
Um,
Sarahs in this season have an H.
Oh, fantastic! We can play Michigan trivia. Guess who's losing?
You'll all
this,
lose.
I guess. So I put one of my personal favorites here on Michigan. I've been hoping for this person to come back ever since they've announced this. I think the pose is really good, really powerful. We're gonna go Maggie.
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 Oh.
I don't think it's her, but I would love Maggie to be back.
I think Maggie was a senior.
I think she was too. And that's
Don't
the biggest-
disappoint me, Lee. Okay, she partied too much. She
probably.
did not pass.
I remember
Maggie would
watching
be a
that
great
season.
person.
Watching that season, my brother and I were like, we need Maggie on Big Brother so we can watch those feeds.
Yeah,
Like that would be absolute gold.
so good. It's so
If
good.
Maggie was on Big Brother, I would actually watch Big Brother.
good.
Hey, there you go, Big Brother. You can pick up another fan. You know, I really wanted to put Claire on this list somewhere, and I forgot, but I had the note in my mind to do that. And Claire, I hope you're playing All Stars. You know, if you produce it, if you founded this, like, why not come back for All Stars? So,
Maybe she's like the surprise 20 seconds contestant.
Yeah.
oh, that'd be fun. And then George can come back as well.
Yay!
He hasn't played yet, to my knowledge. So,
That's true.
And Eric Reichenbach will join.
I love this twist that we're coming up with, folks.
You
I
know,
hope we're right.
you know what? Cooper or whoever's production now, come hire us.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Drew, Trevor, who wants to go?
Trevor. It's Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah, I'll
Trevor's
go
turn.
next.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with number 7.
Number
Um,
7.
it's definitely recency bias for me for getting all the season 4 people out of the way. But I'm pretty sure with the I think this is Shannon for 7 from
I
season
have-
4.
I have her elsewhere.
Okay.
I did not add Shannon to the cast. I don't think Shannon would return.
Really?
Yeah, I think after the stress she went through on season 4 with her constantly crying over everything, I do not think she'd go through that back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
do not think that I do not remember who I put for that. So time to skim through the cast and see if a name jumps out.
Mine is torn between 2, so I don't know who to say, and they're both from season 1.
Uh-oh.
I have to go with one. I think this is either Sarah or Livana, but I'm gonna go with Sarah for this one.
I hope it's Livana, though. Like,
Yeah,
she was
think
one of
it's
my favorites.
Livana, so
I
I'm torn.
think
don't
I
know.
put Lavana for 7.
Yeah, see,
5 and 7 were the last 2 I did because I had no idea who they were.
Yeah.
But I
Megan
think
for me, folks.
I can see that.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if Megan
I
would
can-
return. Could a grad student come back?
Of
Oh, she's a good-
course. This is my made-up version of Survivor Michigan All-Stars, Lee. Anybody can come back. So
How many
Claire's
grad
playing
students
my
were on
season.
season 4?
Megan was a grad student.
Yeah,
Jackson
maybe,
was a law student, and
maybe
Dale
Dale
was
the grad
something
student.
else.
Yeah,
And
he
this
was
is
some kind of-
this is the semester right after, I assume. So technically, if they were early in their graduate, they can be back.
Mhm. So this is
Lee,
like
you
the
went with Lavana,
fall-
right?
I think I did. I do not remember.
I think okay, yes, okay. You can put Livana for me again. I was between
You
her.
want to
and
switch?
I don't know. I was between her and Sarah, but I'm gonna go with Livana because Livana's shorter than Sarah, so I'm gonna go with Livana for that one.
y'all did your research. Did you get you Googled everyone? How tall is Lavana?
No, I just looked at a video of Sarah and her by each other, so I was like, oh, she's a little shorter. So
think
Trevor, I'm
that-
sorry. Who did you pick?
Shannon.
Shannon. Thank you.
I think for that I was like, I want Lavana to return, and I think I remember people saying that she was a contendant to return for 4, so maybe she returned for 5.
Oh,
I gotta get Lavana on here.
Oh my
Lavana.
gosh! Do you know this season would be amazing with Maggie, Lavana? Oh my gosh!
I know.
Maggie,
Final
Lavana,
two,
the
I'm already predicting
actress.
Let's see here. How are we doing on the list here? We're pretty still broken up. So, well, let's just
Let's finish at the top row.
All right,
Yeah.
finishing up the top row.
Cruise
Well,
it.
let's start going backwards. So we're on 7. Let's go 6 here. 6.
I
Sam.
think that's Sam. That is Sam. He
Sam.
wears that baseball. It's like the baseball. I think it's like a baseball hoodie. I can see Sam wearing that, and he has the hat. That's
He's
definitely
tall.
Tall. That's Sam for me.
Yeah, I put Sam as well.
Okay, before I go anywhere. So in this picture,
Do you
it
think it was a
looks
girl?
like yes. So like a little headband going on. So I'm going with like a headband, like the hair's pulled back. Kind of a cute little shirt thing going on. Okay. So what do we think after that description? Camila.
No, it's
No, wait,
Camilla.
like 6
Camilla
foot
is
tall.
not that tall.
She's not.
Camilla's
No.
like 5'0".
Camilla is
No.
not 6 feet tall, Dustin.
She's not like unless she's
She is
grown.
not that tall.
Not her.
That is not Camilla. Camilla would not wear a shirt.
People grow all the time, in college. So
Yeah,
Not
but not
once,
that quickly. And she would not wear that outfit.
okay. So we're just gonna put Camila here. So when it's right, I can be like, hold you all.
Dustin's gonna be right on all the ones we're making fun of him for,
I
and we're
know.
all gonna eat crow.
Yeah.
They were trying to trick you, right? Productions like, nope. All right. So what did you all say? Okay, Drew, Sam, right? Wrong. Told you. Lee, you said Sam, right?
Yes.
Wrong, but it's okay. Good guess.
This is where I have Dylan.
See, I could potentially see Dylan here, but I just think it's Sam. He's more. I don't know.
Yeah, Sam's more lanky than
Yeah,
Dylan.
it's more lanky
and,
than Dylan. Yeah.
and I think I'm in the mindset they're not going to bring back any of the winners, right?
I think they are.
They
That's why
have
we're
to if they
That's
do.
what they
So
have to. Yes, but I don't think.
I don't think they will, because I think I'm too busy basing this on Maryland All Stars. Maryland didn't bring back any winners, so I don't think they'd bring back any winners.
and don't worry, winners. There's a whole community out there for these Survivor games. So if you're
Yeah.
done in college, you want to take a little vacation or put yourself through a lot more stress on vacation, come to a live reality game. So, also speaking of a little bit of the production behind the scenes here, Austin said he would hire us in a minute. So
Austin!
great suggestions. And I'm kind of familiar with Try Guys, but I don't know the reference that I put in,
and
or
when I
somebody
was
said
like,
it.
I'm right, you're wrong, shut up. It was
Yeah.
from Eugene from the Try Guys. It's his catchphrase for him being the rank king.
Let's see here. We're doing it backwards now. Number 5.
I had
That is
no
where-
idea who 5 was.
That is where I put Akshay.
Drew and I are on the same page.
That
Oh, okay.
that looks like Akshay to me, and then that's why I put Livana as 7 because they're interacting with each other. So that's why I put Akshay there.
No,
Really?
had-
Is this what they did? This
I
is
had-
cute if they did that.
They're shaking hands in the thingy, and they were on the same season. So that's what I put 2 and 2
Okay.
together.
this was the last number I filled. I had no idea who this was. I still don't. I don't think I remember who I put for this. I know I put a girl for that because I thought I saw long hair at the back.
Oh,
So I
no.
was like, maybe that's a girl. This was one of the ones I was like, is that a guy or a girl? I cannot tell.
Mhm.
Um,
And sometimes they did really good on hiding these silhouettes and
They
making
really
them.
did.
They
Yeah.
really
they
did.
did. Now let me look through the cast. Who did I put for that?
No worries. You probably went with me. You probably took my guess. So I'm going to
Who's
show
your
you my
guess?
guess. My guess was Austin. So speaking of,
Well, considering I said I put a girl there, I don't think.
well, maybe longer hair. He had little curly hair. So Austin, if you're still watching, I did have you selected for number 5, and I think he wore it like a backpack a lot of the times too, to the challenges and whatnot, probably between classes. So I went with Austin.
I had
Okay.
Austin on my list, and then I thought I saw he graduated in the spring of 2019, like so during season 4. I mean, if that's not the case, I'll find a spot for him because I thought Austin was like one of my locks before that.
Yeah, I don't have him on my list either because I thought the same thing. So
Yeah, I didn't have him on the list either because I thought he graduated and none of the silhouettes matched him. I don't remember who I put, so I'm just going to put in a random guess that I think fits it. This is probably not the right answer because I don't think this person would return. And now that you guys say Akshay, it does kind of look like him. Like the back either looked like hair ripples or a ripple from a bag. I think I put Kara for this.
I don't think she'd ever come back, but
Yeah, I think I just put in someone random.
yeah, no, I get you.
Kara was right here.
Yeah, I thought they'd bring her back being like, oh, she's like the first person ever to be rocked out. So they might bring her back for that.
That's true. I could see where that goes for there. So
Yeah, I was trying to think of a story. Lovely in the photo.
all these photos too. This is
okay.
right on the
Why
Survivor
does Saul
Michigan
look like
website.
Jake Niebuhr from Syracuse?
I don't know who submitted the photos, but some of them look like high school photos. Some look like, as we talked about, maybe. So, yeah. Let's see here. My favorite number is for, like I said earlier.
This is
So,
like the last one I did. I have
Yeah.
I looked at this, I saw the way he was standing, and I was like, 100% Jackson.
that is who I had too. That is who I put for 4, and I just didn't know, but that's who I put for number 4 as well. Was
Yeah,
Jack.
you can just feel the arrogance off
Yeah,
the
like
pose.
you would have that stance. I feel like I'm cocky. You guys got it's me, so that's who I put as well for 4.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't put Jackson there, I thought the pose definitely that's Jackson. I just thought he was a lot taller than that.
That's me too, but I was like, that's all I can think of.
Yeah, I mean,
think
this was the last person I put. This was where like I didn't know who it was, like in the silhouette, and I didn't know what guy it was. I just put Nate from last season.
Yeah, see, mine was between Jackson and Nate. Those were the two that I was between, and I was like, I don't know, but I went with Jackson because of the pose.
I don't think Nate would return at all. I don't think
they
Nate would
They
wear
would.
shorts.
I don't think production would want Nate because they don't want to
Agreed.
involve with late night things. So
That's what I thought too, but I was like, I really don't know who else this could be, so I just put Nate and called it today.
yeah.
well, I clearly know who it is. So before I started paying attention to the year they were, I went with Mitch.
See,
Yes,
I wish it was Mitch. I really wish it was Mitch.
I can see Mitch.
It looks
I can see
exactly
Mitch.
like Mitch.
I could see
Yeah.
Mitch now too that you say it, but unless he is in graduate school. But I would love for Mitch.
Yeah,
to
you know what? I'm going Mitch. I changed my answer, Dustin. I'm putting Mitch.
Okay.
Mitch is a good answer. Mitch is a very good
Justin
answer.
finally had a good answer here, folks.
Yeah.
Remember
You.
this.
I can
okay?
see it being a
37
good
minutes.
answer.
I
but
could see it.
he was a senior, so that's why I didn't put him.
But you put Thal and he was a senior.
Oh, was he? I thought he was
Whoa.
a junior.
No, I just saw the photo that Dustin pulled up. He was a senior.
Oh, I actually didn't know anyone's years.
I
just
didn't
remember-
either. Really, I tried to remember, but
I just remember him being a senior because I remember Jess was making alliance with the seniors, and she made one with Mitch and Liz.
Smart. Trevor, you want to officially change? I know you already submitted your guess, but
I'm changing.
changing.
I hope
Mitch
it's.
it is. You're on my team.
I really hope it's Mitch. I really do, but I
Yeah.
don't think it is. But
I actually would. This is going to come to a shock to people. I'd much rather if it was Jackson.
Jackson is a good character. He really is.
I know.
Why
And
not
this
both?
is coming.
They
This
both
is coming
agree.
from someone who did not like him for most of the season.
I loved his villainous all season.
Oh.
He grew on me and then he went home.
Yeah, you're like, of course he grows. I mean, then he left. Okay, of course.
Let's see here to finish up this page here. We got 2 and 1. 2 and 1.
Two. I'm between two people. See, this is the one where I say potentially it could be Leia from season 1. I have her or Chloe from season 3. That's who I'm between. And I don't know. My gut's gonna go with Chloe for that one.
I don't think it's Chloe. It's not. Chloe's not that tall, and I've never seen her wear her hair in a ponytail.
Potentially,
I put Bailey from season 2.
I hope it's Oh, I see it. Yep, I see it now. Now that you say, because I had her on a potential list, I definitely see Bailey. I'm gonna smooch off, not smooch, I'm gonna go off of Lee's answer. I'm switching to Bailey because now that I had her and I just didn't put her. No, I'm gonna go with Bailey as well.
Yeah, I think that's Bailey.
For
A
sure.
point goes to Lee if that's correct, Drew. So
Now that no, of course, Lee, I give him credit, but now that you say it, I'm like, oh, it's Bailey. Bailey for sure. Yep, that's who I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, I also put Chloe for 2. I can totally see it being Bailey, but I think Chloe's a pretty good lock. It was between 2 and another number for Chloe for me. But I went with Chloe here.
I kept trying to fit Chloe and Cassie into
Yeah, I did
some of
too.
these.
I
I
They would
could
bring
not
back
get
Cassie.
it.
100%
So
they would not bring her back.
Yeah, Chloe, I was like, that's why I thought maybe 2, but right when Lee said Bailey, I can see the outline of Bailey. So
Agreed.
we got Liz.
I
Speaking of
wish it
Nick,
was Liz. I love Liz, but I don't think she's back. But
Yeah, she was.
love-
She was definitely a senior.
yeah.
People
for
still talk about the "It's Liz" moment to
Liz
this
is
day.
so good. She's so good. Oh my goodness.
She's like the one person everyone wishes would return. There's like one every season that somebody wishes would return that we all kind of know it's not. Like Liz is season 1, Maggie season 2.
Yes.
I would say Eliza, but she did return, so I don't know who to say for season 3 and season 4. I actually don't have one for that.
I got to meet Liz, Brittany, and Paddock, and I think Sarah was there as well. This was when season 1 first came out. I was watching it. I met Paddock. She talked to me a lot. Brittany was there. Liz, they were all super cool to meet. We were in line in Detroit auditioning for Survivor. So that was super fun. I have a memento from that day because I fangirled over the whole entire thing, as people say. Like, I went up to Kirk too, and I was just red in the face. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I met these people that are on the TV show on YouTube. So I was freaking out. And really, that kind of got us started on doing these podcasts.
Awesome.
When we couldn't put things on, like I hit up Paddock and she had a great idea, and I was working with Hannah too. And that's where all these kind of started, was Michigan. So I'm super excited to be covering Michigan again this season. So that's my Liz story. So all right, we're at number 1, folks. Number 1.
I think this was another obvious one. I put Shannon for number 1.
I did too.
I don't remember who I put for that. I know I wrote her on this list. I don't know if it was my number 1. I might change it, but I think I wrote that one as Brittany.
Yeah, I wasn't too confident in this one. I put Lavana for 1, but yeah. Like, I already had Shannon taken. I had Camilla somewhere else. I was like,
Two T's,
Lavana's
not two
kind of here
N's.
somewhere.
Thank you. I knew that looked wrong, and I'm trying to like type on screen while I'm on this screen at the same time. So I was like, that doesn't look right. There we
I
go.
write out the season boot order list. I know. I learn how to spell these people's names.
Everyone on this one has a double letter in their name too, which threw me off for a
true.
moment. So
I actually think Lavana is only spelled with one end, but you don't take my word on that.
there's 2 A's in Lavana. I'm going to go with that for my reasoning.
Only 3 left.
All
Yeah, no, it's
right,
crazy.
folks, our final 3 here, and it could be the final 3 of the season. Wouldn't that be something?
If it is, and one of my picks is in this, I will be very. Oh wait, no, there's 4 left.
4. Okay, so 9, 11, 12, and 14.
14.
So number 9, who are we looking at?
Okay, so even though I see it in a different one, but I have Tom as number 9, even though I see him more now in 20, but I have Tom as number 9.
I also have Tom number 9.
I do not know who I put for that one. Time to
Perhaps my guess will help you out, Lee, or he'll tell me it's totally wrong. So,
Okay.
which we're siding on that second half. I know that, but it's okay. Number 9, Nick.
Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see Nick as
I
9.
can see it.
I can see it too.
Second time today, folks. Second time today. I'm done.
I think I put Nick. Can I take a quick look? Okay, I know that
Yeah.
one's. I did not put that one as Nick. Okay, and what's 14? What's the 14 silhouette?
That was the.
That one's definitely not Nick. So yeah, I probably put Nick as 9.
All right. We'll pencil in. We're coming up to the last ones, and of course, everyone watching. I know we're probably wrong on a few. You know, me personally, probably
Yeah,
spot on.
this one I definitely think is Nick now. Now that I think 20's Tom, but I'll stick with what I have. But I definitely do think you're right.
And Michigan is doing a contest for this, folks. So make sure you get your submissions in, and make sure you tune in to the premiere too when that comes out. But get those submissions in, and best of luck. If we helped inspire you for the win, bonus points. Okay, bonus points for that, folks. What is one? We're on 11 here. 11.
100%. The winner of the season, winner of Michigan All Stars. That's Lucy.
Yep, I put Lucy as well for number 11.
I also have Lucy. I only choose my winner pick, but I do have Lucy there.
I really searched for a spot for Lucy. Lucy just didn't make it on my cast, just based on the silhouettes. I'd love Lucy on here. Don't get me wrong, folks. Like, I think you'll like my pick, though. Honestly, I don't think you'll be mad by it. I went Brittany. Like, that hair pulled up right there, that stance of her standing so nicely. I went Brittany. Like, remember, I've met Brittany in person. She stands like this, okay? Valid reason.
Did you take this picture? The silhouettes?
Silhouette.
That's an adorable doll.
Yeah, I can see it being
Look
Brittany.
at the cute
Yeah,
puppy.
I can see Brittany potentially too. So you're not wrong.
I think
That's
I
not right, you're saying.
I,
Okay.
I just went straight to Lucy though when I saw the pose for that one.
Yeah, when I saw the ponytail and the
Yeah.
fact that it's an all-star season, I was like, Lucy's definitely in this cast, and this is definitely her. Brittany, not E.
Brittany
Thank
for
you.
me is in. I had her as like second or third choice for a lot of these spots, and she just ended up not being on my list. But I could definitely see her being back on here.
Mm-hmm. And another reminder to shout out, we have Matthew in the comments saying, make sure you submit people. So make sure you get your guesses in. I think, I'm going to be hard to beat, but good luck. We're rounding out the cast here. We have 12 and 14. Let's take a look at 12 here. 12, folks.
So
That's where I
12,
put Cooper.
that's where I put Cooper.
Drew, we have to compare our lists because I also have Cooper at 12.
I also have Cooper at 12.
Oh, that's right. I was the one person that did not have Cooper at 12.
Yeah,
So
I was like, where is Cooper? I was like, this is the best. I went
Yeah,
through a lot of
it's like,
people for 12.
which basic t-shirt shorts look is Cooper?
Yeah.
I can't believe, we know Cooper is playing because we have Brady as the host this year. So I can't believe we saved Cooper for one of the last ones. I went Sam. Solid guess.
Potentially. I just think Sam's more lanky than number 12.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a good guess.
decent,
Cooper's a good guess,
I mean,
folks. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
where
it's
you have Cooper, Dustin, I have Sam there. So it's
Yeah. Now, for this last one, I realized I need to switch my 14. I need to switch number. So 19 is where I said I'd put Andrew. I thought I put him there. I did not. I put Richard there from season 3. And
Okay.
I put Andrew at 14.
So I also have Andrew at 14. I don't have Richard on the cast because I believe he is like the lead photographer. He's like director of photography for Michigan on the production team. I saw on the
Nice
cast. I
research.
think that's Richard. Yeah,
Almost
I highlighted everyone that I thought was on production at the end because they have all the production stuff in the credits. I believe Richard is like head photographer of Michigan, so I wouldn't think he'd be on there, but I could totally see Richard being back on an All-Star season.
Okay, so I went back and forth on a lot of these. Originally I had Cooper there and I was like, no, that's not Cooper. Then I had
No, way too
Fall,
bold.
and I was like, no, it's not Fall. I went with, and the more I look at it, I was like, okay, I went with Dale as number 14.
I wanted to put Dale on here so
It just
often,
really
Drew,
looks
to
like
tell you the
Dale.
truth. Yeah.
It really looks like Dale to me, so I went with Dale. For number
Yeah, that really did look like Dale, but I knew it wasn't Dale because I remember him saying that was him playing season 4 was his only time at Michigan, and he left right after he finished the season. So I knew
Yeah.
100% he was not on the cast.
There was a trivia question. I just saw it like 3 days ago. So there was a trivia question they had. It was like Dale only needs like 1.5 credits to graduate. So that's why I was like, Dale just can't be on this season. I mean, if Dale was back, that'd be insane. But yeah,
Yeah,
And
it would
it's
be, I don't know, it
interesting.
just really looked like him to me. Like I just, like I said, or I had Thal there as well, but I don't know. I just went with Dale.
We got Jackson for me.
Yeah.
Jackson comes in at 14.
I can
for
see
me.
that being Jackson.
I can see that being Jackson.
I
too.
can see Jackson in that.
That hair, it's got a little swoosh in it, even from that silhouette. Like,
I can see that being Jackson. I think Jackson's not that well built. No insult to you, Jackson, but
those are fighting
I
words, Jackson.
do feel like the Andrew, Dylan, Sam, Jackson of like the tall guys, like you could really just like interchangeable.
why do you all look the same? Yeah, when I saw that, like, oh, that's Dale. Wait, Dale's not on the cast. Who on the cast looks similar to Dale? And then I was like, oh, Andrew.
Well,
Yeah, my
folks,
yeah.
we
No,
made it through the list, so yay! Like,
Yay.
what are your thoughts? I think, like, Drew, honestly, everyone has done so much more work on this than me. Y'all have looked at, like, the heights, they're, like, everything. So, nice job.
Woo.
Yeah.
I still
We
can't
only-
believe I thought 8 was Thal, and then looking at it, I was like, oh no, that's a girl.
Yeah, but I thought number 20 was a girl, and when he zoomed in, I realized it's a guy. So and that's 100% Tom, even though I have Tom elsewhere. But yeah,
I think we only fully agreed on 10 and 16.
Yeah.
Uh,
we all knew 100% that's Aaron.
Yeah.
let's say Matthew says a lot of successes, some not so good. I think
we're only working with silhouettes, Matthew. So
Yeah. Maybe the more distinguishable, like, let us know which ones are guys and which ones are girls.
Yeah.
that's all like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, Matthew, you better not be 3 or else my brother's gonna kill me.
it could be. No,
No,
Adam.
I see glasses, and I don't
Definitely
think Matthew wears glasses. I could be wrong.
things change. Maybe he develops something he needs glasses. So
Yeah, because I remember the reason why Matthew, Jack, Ben, and Eliza came back for season 4 were like, okay, these are the people that definitely can't do All Stars, but we want them to return.
That's
Yeah,
what
I didn't put any of those. I didn't put any of those 4 because like I don't think they're gonna bring back from All Stars if they just brought him back for this. So
Yeah, as much as I would love for Ben to return, I don't think he will.
I'm in the minority. I'm kind of glad Ben's not coming back, but that's just me. I didn't really like Ben, so as a
and
character.
even though we're hard on you folks, it's okay. We're all fans of you. Like, it's good to be the villain of a season 2. Okay.
True,
So,
that is very true.
mhm. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Matthew has one more comment. Matthew was on campus, so.
Oh no!
I,
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
I think he's helping film. I don't think he's playing again.
I don't think.
Yeah, Trevor's like, great.
For the submission link, make sure you check out the comments. You can click that either on Facebook or YouTube if you haven't already. Best of luck to everyone. And, tune in. I'm wondering if we got any little spoilers in our recap episodes. Like, we've interviewed most of these people, probably a good 90% of these people in their things. And, of course, they have the podcast to keep the torch lit and whatnot. So just curious to see if there's any little spoilers you can find along the way. But super fun, everyone. Best of luck. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe to follow more shows like this and just live reality games all over. Lee, Trevor, Drew, thank you so much for joining me today. And thanks for watching, folks at home. Thanks for the comments as well, Austin and Matthew. Looking forward to season 5. And till then, we'll catch you probably for the cast assessment. So till then, bye.
Bye.